If everybody finally stood up, stood their ground to the corporations, there'd be a change. We got to make a change in this world, and the only way we're going to do it is stand up to these people.
The new owners came in and they invited all of us people on the floor to come in and be introduced to the new owners. So we all shut our machines down and went into the cafeteria. And the new owners introduced themselves, and the very first words out of their mouth was, "We don't like unions and we don't work well with unions." I've worked there for 30 years. My husband also worked there for 34 and a half years, and my son, he's been there 11 and a half years.
I've got 33 years here, and we built this place. Some of the guys have got more time than I have, 3, 4, 5 years longer than I have, and they built this place from the ground up. They took everything away from us that we had. It wasn't really a bonus. They took our golf tournament, a kid's Christmas party, the adult Christmas party, the scholarship fund. If you put in 5 years here, you got a little gift off of a sheet of paper. They took all that away right from day one.
They walked away from the table. They finally came back and told us that they wanted us to take concessions of 25%. Nothing less. They forced us out here. If there are no unions in place, the companies can hire these temp services to hire for them, which means they don't have to deal with contracts anymore. They don't have to deal with benefits or pensions.
They came in and hurt all our families and wanted to destroy us physically and mentally. And you know, really, all we are is just a normal family trying to make a living and making ends meet.
They allow these American companies to come in, buy these companies up, and then they just, you know, let them, you know, when their contracts are due, they say, well, we don't have to deal with you because the Ontario government says we don't have to. Quebec, BC, they don't allow it to happen.
We all want to go back in and work. We don't want to be just here on strike. We want to go back into work. We want to do our jobs. We were good at our jobs. We made money for this factory. In the 30 some odd years and 7 contracts that I've been through, we've never lost money. And now with these Americans that have come in here, we're fucked.
When I started working there 32 and a half years ago, I was making $3.28 an hour. When we went out on strike 2.5 years ago, I was making close to $19 an hour. It's not a real greedy amount of money.
It's a trickle-down effect. People at the top of the chain get the benefits. People at the bottom of the chain like us, we suffer.
We have to stand together sooner or later, right? We have to stand together, whether it be them and us together. Somewhere along the line, we have to draw a line and start looking at our morals.